And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in dotAge. We're at the beginning of winter. First day of winter in the second year. I believe this will be the last winter, and then we will have the apocalypse, which is its own special season. So right now, we have a lot of unemployed people who honestly don't have anything better to do. We're gonna build some stuff. Don't really need to plant the plum trees. Although I could plant some plum trees. Don't get any fish. We're not gonna do any of that stuff. Probably a bit late for more warehousing and herding. Could build the University of Life. Although that's going to require 2 bourgeoisie pops, which is going to be hard to feed. With the food that I've got available for them. Festivals. You want a social building, an active social building. So that's your social building. Okay. I suppose that one actually wouldn't be too hard to activate. Yeah, let's start building that one. I can activate that one. I want that to be very productive. Or we could build another one of those, but we're not going to do that, I think. Yep. Is that an effective use of the pips? Nope. Is it a way to get them doing something that may be useful? Yes. Okay. There we go. Got them all assigned to something. Maybe not the best things in the world, but we got them assigned to something. Oh, actually, let's take one of those guys off. I'm gonna get another bourgeoisie so we can have someone trained to do medicine if we need medicine. Medicine looks like it is potentially going to be the easiest of the domains to deal with during the apocalypse, but it, in theory, being easy and us taking it for granted maybe be 2 different things. Okay, bad minor event. We can work with that. I see an unknown event coming. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. Okay. There we go. We've got enough of an advantage here, enough pre-investment that we'll be fine. Okay. And then we'll get one trained in healthcare. Someone sick? Just the one? Nope, make that 2. 3. Okay, so we've got more sick people than the medical facility can heal in a turn. Well, that's maybe not still consuming anything. Because we've got it set up so they can work until we get around to treating them. Here's the butcher's workshop. Ailment. Sick. So you're amongst the sick. No, we can't stop you until you're done training. Fine. The rest we're gonna have to stop. Although we don't need to stop. Well, stop 2 at a time. So them and them. Okay. Here we go. Double treat 2. Okay, take those next. What do you mean? Yep. Game, don't assign the healer. Let's go work the gathering post and there's another regular person. Okay. Cycle another turn. Again, we got enough warming, that's not a problem. So we'll get a good event there. Same thing, I believe, with the Fear versus Hope. We should have enough Hope. That should not be a problem. Mine going, the lumberjack going. Oh, you're one of them. Okay. So we'll take you off. You're one of them. Okay, that's a little annoying. I can work with that. Medical treatment. You're a knifer, so I can get you running by taking the guy off the paper maker. And then I think somewhere we're gonna have a baker. Another baker that's not sick. Because it's the same profession type it does the bakery as it does the milling in this game. Okay, so we can clear that by hitting end turn. We'll have all but one of our sick pops treated. In fact, actually, the second one right now is working to make lots and lots of health. So we're definitely not having a health problem, even though we're still treating the sick. Successful event. So what's the boon? It's like a random person running into the forest. The cold has brought a pip named Mopo to the village. Should we take them in, or should we take all their belongings and kick them away? Send them away. We'll welcome them in. I've got housing space. At least I think I have housing space. If we got a random homeless pop, that's a mistake, but it'll be fine. I see an unknown event coming upon us. The vision is confusing, but there is hope we can fight it. Okay, take you off so we can treat the last of the sick. Got 2, so we can get these going again. I think we got enough of a buffer, we can just leave those 2 running. I'd rather spend tomatoes than our precious roses at this point. Now we can get you running again, which means we can get you running again. Although we can only get you running for 1 turn, so I'll actually take you back off. That gives us 2, so we can go ahead and get another pop in the growth cycle. And then we end the turn, we get our Fear Hope event. Oh, we grab another memory. Temples or more buildings? Let's go temples. This has unlocked the alternative types of temples. Right now we've only got the forest temple. This has unlocked the water and the mountain versions. So they won't show up in this run, but in future runs they'll show up. And the event is what? Pips found some wild fruit and want to celebrate the good season with a feast. Should we let them? So we can only get 49 apples, which we wouldn't be able to get any other way. Or we can just let all the pops become happy. Or let 5 pop. Some pops become happy for 5 days. Make some pops happy for 5 days. 49 random food type isn't exactly what we need in the stockpile. Yeah, that's providing plenty of hope. Quickly gonna get the hope back up again. Getting us very well situated for the next Fear Hope event. So we got that one coming up, we got that one coming up. We're gonna get Omen there, and then we're gonna get the last weather event of winter. Okay. Okay, Wildfowl's gone there, not there, not there. And there's some there as well. Although, oh, we had an expansion that went that way. Okay, so that one's not being gathered. That's fine. Okay. I suppose we can start. Oh, that requires a hunter. Okay, we can do that when we have a spare hunter. 3 unemployed pops for the moment. Probably don't need any more bricks. Turn the bricks off. Make more tools. Oh, and we can get the basic health going again. And some more berries. Yeah. I see an unknown event coming. The vision is confusing, but there is hope we can fight it. Okay, so that's a health-related event. Although we've probably got enough health saved up, we're not worried about it. If it does run into a chance where we're not going to be able to complete it, we can always just assign that guy, and that will fix that real quick. Okay, let's get back on bookmaking now that we're a little bit ahead on paper making. We'll be able to make books for 3 turns. The large kitchen. Yeah, the problem going on here is we haven't done any chicken cooping, so we got no eggs. Otherwise, the large kitchen would be potentially a decent source for luxury food, because we'd be getting like 11 luxury food out of it per cycle. Grab the last growth building that we've got unlockable, and then we can work what's over here, community. Yeah, I think we're good. Second couple turns. Okay, so next turn that event will clear successfully. Getting an event associated with the dog. Oh, romantic feelings towards the dog, huh? Oh no, the dog is getting romantic feelings. Okay. The loyal friend. Oh, that provides 2 hopes. The dog's gonna provide 2 hope for 5 turns. Yeah. Few unemployed pips for the moment. What do I want them to work on? Okay, so we're done with the books for the moment. Let's get this built. 2 of a social, 1 of a leisure. +5, I got a cobblestone. Okay. And then when it's built, I'll have the cobblestone to the... Yep, okay, that should work. Showing 40 here, it'll probably actually be... Oh no, it'll be 40. Yeah. If we need more hope, what we can do is we can grab, or we can train 1 extra bourgeoisie pop-up. We can probably support that for 38 turns, which would probably be enough to get through the Doom, using extra hope that way. We don't need it right now, but we're building the building preemptively. And then we can use the books. The books have a use. Yeah, in the meantime, I suppose make some berries. So we're going to the Omen. So depending on how bad the Omen is, we're going to have to deal with the Omen. And I think the Omen's going to raise the temperature threat. Oh, someone got frozen. Multiple people got frozen. Okay, that might be a little annoying. We got ways to treat that, I believe. Harsh weather, winter weather has, or can be unforgiven. The pips caught in the cold quickly froze to death without proper shelter, warmth. Their fate was sealed. Of course, that's a condition. We can actually unfreeze them. Yeah, but necessarily actually frozen to death. I see we have been cursed. An omen is coming for us. Something bad is going to happen. Needless to say, I need to get that fixed. Oh, that's cure wet. There's the cure frozen. How many is that treating a cycle? 4 frozen pips. Okay. And I believe the frozen pips are not working. Whoever the working is obviously not. One lost, 1 dead, 45 otherwise. Okay, so we got enough health, so that's not going to be a concern. We need to get them unfrozen because they're quickly lowering our temperature, which we'd like to get fixed. That one poor guy's got to pick them up, carrying them back to unfreeze them. So there's the 4. And those 3 will be the next turn that we do it. Love is in the air. 10% daily chance of Pip becoming romantic for 5 days. Okay. So he's the same. Need you to continue your process of defrosting them, please. some more buildings. And these are alternate buildings, so it's stone workshop, stone workbench, brick kneader. No wildfowl variable. We got that one being hunted. No wildfowl. Okay. We do have the hunter. Okay. Wood is fine, I think. Yeah. Making that. Do I need more planks? 106 planks is probably good enough. Probably take the guy off for planks. How's paper looking? Take a couple more books. That still leaves us with 2 pips with no job. We'll use them to make more pips that will have no jobs. More romantic pops, which equates to more hope. Six idle pops. Now, get you going again. We get more hemp. We got enough wood. I can just make more planks. It'll be fine. More hemp. Berries. So we'll put that one on. Is this hemp down here? No, we'll spill this hemp though. You're on seeds. I don't need that many seeds. It's up to berries. Okay. And then we cycle the turn, working our way forward. We're going to have an omen, then it's going to be an event, an event, an event, an event, an event. On and on we go. Okay, got a pop freed up from the bookmaker. Yep, let's get one of the fires going. Spend a little bit of wood, get some ongoing warmth. I see an unknown event coming upon us. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. Okay, that's the hope-based one. Again, I think we got enough of well, actually, right now we've got equal production and fear generation. So we'll easily be able to know that. If I need to pull people off, we can definitely raise production. And we're probably far enough ahead it won't matter one way or the other. I see an unknown event coming. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. And then we got the Omen on the next turn. Because of the love is in the air, we're producing far more hope than we need. We get on the heat. We're a little bit short, actually, on the heat. I happen to have another... Well, I'm short for meeting it. So if we get another cold year, we'll have a little bit of an issue. Although, I suppose I could set the hearth up. This might actually be the last one. It might go back to cold, or might go back to warmth through the apocalypse. This might be the last time it's needing to be kept warm. Yeah, that's an omen. 5 terrains become mountains. Cataclysm threat permanently increased by 1. And that disables a few buildings, because a few of those buildings needed road access. All 3 of those buildings turned off because of road access. That one turned off because it's no longer connected to the rest of the village. Okay. Well, we can fix most of that. That's not a problem. Okay, so that'll be allow us to turn those 3 buildings back on. I could take the time, we're probably not going to take the time, but I could take the time to go and cut the rock out of the way to get back access to our secluded location. And yeah, that wasn't necessarily very optimal. We deleted a couple berry bushes. I don't know if they generate berries again during the apocalypse. Found more berries that we don't need. Overfilling the stockpile again. Found 6 wild berries. Wild find. Okay, turn you on. Oh, yeah, I could probably take enough Cataclysm. It wouldn't be a problem. Let's take the time. Remove a rock. Oh, and that requires a particular type of worker. So we'll take the miner out of the mine. To do that. There we go. Taking 4 turns. In the meantime, we got 3 free workers. Let's make that 1 free worker. That will make more books. Okay, cycling the turn. Okay. So we're waiting 4 turns. Yeah, the worker's assigned to that, so we just got 2 free. Don't need any more berries. We've already got a hunter assigned there, okay. I get another hunter for that spot, I suppose. Okay. Recycle, and we're going to handle that Hope vs. Fear event, which should pass fairly easily. No drawbacks. Random person comes wandering in from the outside. Alto has arrived at the village, bringing food with them. So we can take some apples, or we can accept another pop. We'll take another pop. I don't know what I'm going to have them do, but we'll make them do something. Okay. Realized we didn't have any of the bakers actually working, so we've got both bakeries working. That'll be good. And yeah, with that, we're going to cycle the turn. We're going to clear the next event. And then we'll have Cataclysm event, a Health event, and then the Doom event, and the cycle will be over. Oh, some extra tools. A lot of extra tools. Handmade tool. I'd probably say that's handmade tools, because we made 20, but... I see an unknown event coming. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. If I turn this on, we'll have plenty, right? Yeah, plenty. I see another event coming upon us. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. And we completed research in the hearth. Anyway, what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to wait until we look like we may have a problem against these before we turn more either nature or health-related stuff on. Meantime, I'm gonna thinking we may want, assuming we can grow roses in the apocalypse, we may want to grow more roses. So I'm preparing a good place to grow some roses. Oh, that was that getting clear. That makes sense. I'm not making any roads, to my knowledge, because it's not a road. It's a hole in the rocks. Okay, so we want that working. We want the mine working. And that is some short one pop. One job for one pop. Okay, so we've just got a new pop. New pop. Okay. There we go. Second of the turn. The apocalypse is coming. You better be ready for this. Stop this nonsense. I know your plans. Ah, we got a smart elder here, huh? I won't let you destroy this village. There isn't much you can do now. We're running real low on tomatoes. To not run out, we can swap these over to raw chicken. Yeah, buys us a couple turns. Because we don't have carrots, we don't have eggs. Well, could have had carrots and eggs, which didn't go that route. Well, actually, no, we couldn't. Nothing on the carrots. I could have had the eggs. Could have had the eggs, didn't go that route. We've got plenty of ham. Can't grow what we're short on. Yeah, I'm just gonna put these guys on one of those. Get a little bit extra hope. Okay. This looks like it'll successfully clear as soon as we end this end turn. We got no idols, so let's end the end turn. Okay. Lucky weather. Plus 11% luck events for 30 days. That's wind that helps us with getting more flour made. And Cataclysm threat is temporarily decreased by 1 for 30 days. Okay. Give me warnings that we're going to overflow on hemp, but it is what it is. So we end the turn. Get the health event complete. Was our healthcare so good we brought someone back from the dead? Feigning death. Either we just brought back someone from the dead, or the murderer did a really bad job. Beware, a doom event is coming soon. Prepare for it may be the end of the village. Okay. So we're gonna turn that on. We're gonna burn some of our precious roses. And we're getting fertile terrain. So meadows, field corrector, seed extractor, hemp processor, grow grass, remove ash. And if we get another 18 points, we're gonna lock the shaman, which I believe is the next elder. So if we were to continue playing the game after we finish this run, we could swap to the next elder for the next run. Which wouldn't be the worst of plans. Oh, did you keep your skill? You did. Doctors, those liars that kept me giving all those sorts of drugs, assessing that my age is the problem. Guess what? I survived them all. Okay. Someone doesn't understand how medicine works. So yeah, now we got 2 doctors. We only need 1. We got 2 bourgeoisie doctors because someone murdered one, and then the murder didn't stick. Okay. Cycling the turn. Public paths. And now, I think out of the buildings we've got to research, all that's left is the ice cutting line. So, although in construction... Oh, we picked up remove ash. We do remove ash as well. Sure, we'll do that after the building we're on. Crafting-wise, I should probably get you. Requires leisure within 2. Acceptable to burning. Requires fabric within 2. Okay, the fabric within 2 might be a little complicated. Suppose I could chop that bit of forest down. That would work. Yeah, okay. This is maybe not the smartest time to be chopping the forest down, but I need a lumberjack to do that. Okay. There we go. Like, why do I have 4 unemployed people? I should be at 2. Okay, we're out of tomatoes, so we're no longer making that. So there's definitely an argument to be making more berries. Feed people berries. Okay. And that's not going to be particularly sustainable either, but at least that's sustainable for the moment. It only has to make it through until the apocalypse arrives. And then I believe we get some limited farming back during the apocalypse. I don't technically know what season it's counted as in the apocalypse. That's always something I forget. It's always at the end of the game, so I haven't memorized it. Okay. Probably take you off. Yeah, we got enough nature saved up for the moment. Save a couple of those roses. Finding some more ore for the furnaces. Not that we need ore for the furnaces. We're literally operating the furnace at this point for the warmth the furnace is making, and not for the fact that we need any metal out of it. Ice house. So we got remove ash, and then after that we'll take ice maker. Oh, I suppose the ice maker, we can use that to make ice. Although that, again, requires the season of winter. Which we may have just missed. We might not be playing around with ice this game. Which is fair enough, I usually don't play around with the ice. raw... or is it crafts? Crafts. Fine tailor. So this turns fabric into fine fabric. Requires leisure within 2, requires fabric maker within 2. So that will work. Make some books. Well, I probably have enough worms saved up and pick the person off the fabric warms the country up job. Save some fabric that way. Okay. Don't need you working. I do need you working. I've still got one surplus person to important tasks. Oh, I see. Okay. Get that running. And then we'll have the Doom event, and I think this will be the season change as well. Or maybe it'll be the turn after next, and it'll be the season change. We are planning on putting a part break in on the season change, and we'll do the Doom season as the last part of the run. Getting fed up with all this. It was fun while it lasted, I say. Time to let the toys go, but first, one last match. Let's play. Apocalyptic growth. Seasonal buildings will work during the apocalypse. Okay, so this is probably the buff I want. Immunity ailments, Building to immunity conditions. No, we're gonna do the seasonal buildings work during the apocalypse, so we can get a bunch of the seasonal stuff working. So now I really won't know what season the apocalypse is, because we're just gonna be making a bunch of stuff work out of season because we can. The game has gone on long enough. Time for the final round. No holding back this time. The apocalypse is upon us. So the apocalypse, which is the new part. Basically we gotta defeat all 4 domains one at a time. A mini apocalypse is coming, just like the omens. We need to be ready for anything. Mini Apocalypse arrive in 2 days, cannot influence outcome, and then after that will be coming the Cataclysm. Cataclysm events arrive in 6 days. You can influence its outcome. Event level depends on the accumulated Cataclysm. And that's the cold. Okay, so we do need to keep people warm. It did not reset to spring or summer as far as weather is concerned. Okay, well this is where we're going to put the part break in. As you can see, I believe there is but 24 turns left in this run. If we fail, I believe any of these Doom events, if they fail, we lose? I think we lose. We might not lose. It might just be this one on this difficulty level. This one definitely. This one, if we lose, the village is doomed. GG, game over. The rest of them might not be so bad. But yeah, so we got... The next part will be the last 24 turns as we try to deal with the impending apocalypse. And as you can see, the apocalypse is here, and everything is on. So we got to do everything at the same time, and somehow make it all work. Although, I believe they turn off as we defeat them. So this one will go away first, then this one, then, or actually, this one, this one, this one, this one. So it's going to be Cataclysm, Cold, Health, and Fear shall be defeated in that order. Assuming we don't, lose. So if you're watching on YouTube, that will be the part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, I am going to take a short break to stretch the legs. Normally this would probably be a point where I'd go get another cup of tea. I am going to empty my tea. I think I might get a glass of soda instead, which would make it a little bit of a shorter break, instead of the longer ones where I gotta brew a cup of tea. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.